From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate. It is now up to Hamas. A senior U.S. official says Israel has essentially endorsed a framework of a proposed Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal. The proposal includes the 6-week ceasefire in Gaza, as well as the release by Hamas of hostages considered vulnerable. A senior Egyptian official says mediators, Egypt and Qatar, are expected to receive a response from Hamas during the talks set to resume today in Cairo. A deal likely would also allow aid to reach hundreds of thousands of desperate Palestinians in northern Gaza. Meantime, it was a reception meant to cap off a day of meetings between Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his Italian counterpart, but the event was abruptly cancelled after protesters blocked entrances to the Toronto venue and kept key figures, including guests of honor, from getting in. The demonstrators, in support of Palestinians besieged in Gaza, booed and jeered Trudeau, suggesting that he was funding a genocide while criticizing the government's handling of the Israel-Hamas war. The disruption marked a tumultuous ending to an otherwise cordial day of meetings between Trudeau and Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. A Winnipeg woman was allegedly shot in the face with an air pistol by a stranger sitting next to her at a bar. Police say the incident happened Friday afternoon, adding that officers met with her at the home she traveled to after the shooting. The 42-year-old was taken to hospital in stable condition, and police went to the bar where the shooting was alleged to have taken place. Investigators say ultimately an 18-year-old suspect was arrested. Although they were created from text prompts that could be describing any Great Big Sea song, 2 tracks generated by an artificial intelligence program didn't impress band co-founder Bob Hallett.
Hallett says, though the song created recently using the Suno tool sounded slick and had good guitar sounds, the vocal track was odd and the lyrics didn't rhyme. Overall, it sounded strange. Suno is one of several companies that has recently launched a generative AI tool allowing users to use text prompts to create an original song, complete with lyrics. Jimmy Lin, an AI expert at the University of Waterloo, says the technology, which uses massive data sets to train algorithms to build these songs, is improving quickly, and advertisers may be using AI-generated jingles in commercials within the next few months. John Kennedy, The Canadian Press.
And finally, for those who like their sporting events extra cold, the Iditarod held its ceremonial start yesterday in Anchorage, Alaska, but the official kickoff comes today in Willow, just a little further north. It is from there that competitors will trace a roughly 10-day course across 2 mountain ranges, the frozen Yukon River, and along the ice-covered Bering Sea. Break out the hot chocolate. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, a busy night in the NHL for Canadian teams. Calgary edged Pittsburgh 4-3. Winnipeg got by Carolina 5-3. Toronto took the Rangers to a shootout and earned a 4-3 victory. Edmonton took their contest with Seattle 2-1. Philadelphia beat Ottawa 4-2. And Tampa Bay edged out the Montreal Canadiens 4-3. That one also in a shootout. Over to the PWHL, Toronto beat Ottawa 5-2, and Montreal topped Boston 3-1. Over to Major League Soccer now, where CF Montreal doubled up on FC Dallas 2-1. Vancouver had to settle for a draw 1-1 with Charlotte FC. And finally, Canada needed extra time and a lifeline from goalkeeper Kalen Sheridan in second-half stoppage time. However, the squad dispatched a stubborn Costa Rica side 1-0 Saturday to advance to the semifinals of the CONCACAF W Gold Cup. From the Canadian Press, I'm Rob Westgate.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.